from you in order to get you enrolled.
All right. So what else can I say?
So like if you need a primary care doctor, if you want to seek out therapy, if you need a dentist.
Yeah, all right. Fine. Then we'll do that. Fine. I mean, I personally really need to get to figuring out what happened, with my money. Because the longer that I've told people this, right? And the longer I've stayed on SSI and SSA, by the way, it's like
the bank things is not really what we can
right,
work with.
right, because it's nobody's thing, right? But then there's me saying to myself, like, oh wow, I'm on SSI and SSA. Meanwhile, I've seen my $2 million bank account. That was 15 years ago. I completely did forget. Like, I did think that there was a lot of interesting details in my life, which and this is all stuff I could talk to a therapist about. But what is the fact that I've been on this for, I don't know, what is this, 2021? This is back from 2009, plus the time leading up to that. I mean, there's been a whole lot that people could have picked up on that could have been like, hey, look, you got this much money. And this is right around the time that I seen with my own eyes. So I'm saying to myself, it's like, and not to mention that I just didn't remember creating it. Now it's all very, very clear,
So you want therapy?
Yeah,
This is all what you want.
I mean, I mean, do I want therapy? No, I mean, what type of therapist? You know what I'm saying? I don't need no bullshit doctor putting me on some bullshit fucking medication that makes me freaking forget my own name. Because that's what they did. And personally, I would like to know, like, where are all my where's all the things that I've owned in life, like my cars. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That I faulted on, things like that. My bills. Getting my life a little bit under the understanding of, like, where is all this stuff that I've owned that proves who I am? Because none of it's there. Mm-hmm. And bills don't just go away, do they?
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you.
Well, from my best knowledge is that bills don't just go away. Bills don't just poof, and all of a sudden they're not there no more. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going over right now with you. But I will tell you that, if this is the case where, yeah, I need to possibly get to a doctor or two, and then from there I'll make better judgments, because, I don't want the doctors, like, just funneling money out of my bank account one day. You know what I'm saying?
This is a free Medicaid program. So.
Yeah, no, but Medicaid you have to pay back when you're super fucking rich. And I'm super fucking rich, but I'm not to the point where my money is there in my hand. So basically I'm nickel and dimed out of my entire life through the federal government system that because DSS, SSI, all that's either federal or state run, right? So basically it's like, they're supposed to pick up on things like this, aren't they? Aren't they? They are, right? They're supposed to be able to pick up on if I have a bank account or not. And it's really a sad thing that, I'm sitting here having this discussion instead of getting into my car, okay? Because of the real things that I have done in life, okay? That's why this whole bank account was set up in the first place. And getting in my car and going to people and sitting down with them and talking with them about things.
That's not something that
right.
we can assist with.
I understand that.
If you aren't
so
wanting to see
these little things,
providers,
as long as there's no forced into, like, oh, we're going to force you into this, or we're going to force you to take medication so that you forget your own name again. No, because this is already, like, can you help me get a lawyer?
Unfortunately, we can't, though.
You see, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
so if there's no medical providers that you're
just like when
we don't need open services.
Right.
And I can always touch base with Maria and see if there's anything else we can assist you with. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to her as well, because she has my number.
Well, and you're saying only things that deal with medical right now. So let's get the medical, right.
We are a Medicaid-based program, so in order to help you with any housing, food stamps, Social Security, we do need to have a medical goal.
Right. So this is a problem with housing. I had Section 8.
I know, you told me.
right? So even though I lost Section 8, there was some pretty interesting circumstances behind it. So you want to help me? Let's start there. Let's figure out what happened to the bullshit because
Well, that's not something that we assist with. We assist with now and moving forward. So
oh,
moving forward,
okay.
we want
All
housing.
right. So now I have to go back through the whole entire system, right? My entire life because some bullying from people, right? Yeah, because it's just by chance that I ended up in the house that I was kidnapped at when I was 4, right? That's just by chance. And trust me, my sister remembers this. Trust me on that. So that's fine. We will do this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to get all fidgety like I don't want the help. Okay, I want the freaking help, but no offense. I've had this caseworker and that caseworker. You know what? I had a good caseworker. You know what? She was one of the people that brought up the fact. She goes, Anthony, she goes, how are you on this? She's like, this, only people that get this, usually they have a bank account. I said, I don't have a bank account because I forgot I had the bank
So
account.
back to this. Like I said, we are a Medicaid-based program. I'm only here to do the enrollment and get the paperwork signed, get you signed up for whatever you want to be signed up for. So if you don't want to seek medical care at this time, then unfortunately there's nothing I can assist you with.
Right. And as far as housing,
you in a medical care.
all right, so let's do this because, I mean,
So it's all about
I don't know
what
if I'm
you
staying
want to
here,
see.
but sure, no problem. Let's do this. What do I have to do this?
What do you want to seek? What do you need assistance with that we can help you with?
Well, I just said I have to get down to Section 8 and had to figure out, why exactly that, between my house being shot at, a squirrel bringing me a human foot bone from my attic, because it was all a part of my imagination, of course. And then, then showing them the videos of like me calling the feds, calling the police showing up, not even knowing what to
We can
do.
assist you with contacting Section 8, but
Right.
like I said, we need a medical thing. So
Sure.
What are you seeking medically?
What seeking medically? Sure. I don't know. I mean, what do you want? What I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about what you need. So do you want a primary care doctor? Do you want therapy?
Sure. A primary care doctor would be nice. That would be a good start.
Okay, All right. So then what are some of your medical conditions?
Bad back, bad knee. These are things that the other doctor wrote me up, prescriptions for, which, the little prescription, go see these people at this address. And then magically, there was no cab rides, no help to get to any of these doctors. It was like 38 different doctors. Like he wrote me up something for, at the time, bone, teeth, this, that, knee, ankle, leg,
diabetes,
circulatory
cholesterol?
system, right. Anything to check out what was going on at the time, which I figured out was something that you probably wouldn't understand. But, I mean, you might understand it, but you won't believe it. So, therefore, I need to get to, that's why I'm saying, because they didn't understand what was going on. And now most of the pain, the overall pain is gone. The sleeping part, where he might have wrote me up something, that I'm kind of back to sleeping.
Current diagnosis.
Current diagnosis.
So
There
now
hasn't
your
been
back,
one.
that
Once they
means-
put me into the other house where I was at, my freaking electric bill shot up, no joke, to like $2,400. In 4 months' time, I got a $400 bill, another $400 bill, a $390 bill, and then another $530 bill. Not even 4 months, because the last bill came only 2 weeks after the $390. So the bottom line is that they stuck me there. Yeah, no, they stuck me there at the other place, right? Because they said, you move. I wanted to move from a place that they were forcing me to move from, which I was having problems with the one freaking dude anyway, so it doesn't matter. I move, and then the only place that opens up is a magical house where bullshit occurred.
I'm gonna interrupt you for a hot sec.
Mm.
So I appreciate you being so open with me, but I unfortunately won't be your care coordinator. So
I understand
all
that.
this information you're telling me is not helpful to
Yeah,
me.
because there's
so
no
in order to get
right.
through this, we do need to stay focused on what this.
So
is
what
about.
do you need from me, and what is the goal of you today, other than getting me, a primary care doctor? Right? We've already agreed on this.
I will send you over the care coordinator, who will send you over the primary care doctor, get you assistance with housing, but I just need to get through the intake packet because I do have another appointment to get to.
Okay.
So we just need to stay on task right now. Is that okay?
Sure.
Right. So what are some of your mental health diagnoses?
I am not exactly certain right now, due to the fact that nobody's explaining anything to me the whole time that I've been on SSI. Okay. Nobody. Every time I've asked, but that none of that is real. Like another. Oh my God! Wow, that's the end of this fucking. Most of the freaking. That's why I tried showing you the video. Okay. They're trying to say that the shit that I have video proof of is in my fucking head. Okay, we are clear on this, right? This is why I wanted to show you this shit. The shit that they're writing in my reports may or may not be true. So as long as we're clear on that. So fuck the mental health, okay? I don't give a fuck about the mental health. Let's get me to a regular doctor so I can figure out from there what to do next. Whether I like the guy or I don't like the guy, that should be my choice.
Of course.
Right. Miss, I am not being rude to you, okay? I am sitting there telling you things that you would not like it if somebody tried to tell you your own life.
I understand. But like
And
I said, right now
unfortunately,
we have to stay focused on this.
Yeah, like my friend Sean, when he found out, my friend Sean, before he passed away, he started reading me very, very interestingly, people couldn't get their hands on the file. He got his hands on my file. When he started to read my file off, that shit didn't line up. And he asked me, he said, this and that. Right as everything starts to be worked out, he passes away. So I could go into his last name, I could go into all this other shit. But like I said, a primary care doctor, 9481.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to explain your releases as we go through. This will help us open services in order to assist you. I'll explain them as we go. If anything doesn't make sense, you need me to repeat anything, I talk a little too fast, please feel free to stop me and ask questions, okay?
Sure.
All right. So this first one that you're going to sign basically helps us open services. We open services through Sun River Health. We store all your information in a database called HealthPix. All your information is fully private, can't be used without your permission, and which is why we have so many releases to go through to make sure we can and can't talk to people, okay?
Right.
All right. So all you're going to sign is to open services.
So basically, all my information is to be kept private, right? Okay. All right.
So I just need you to sign here.
And there is no like, we're going to force him into doing something.
No, we only help you with what you want help with.
Because I'm sorry, that's why I'm saying it's like...
The primary care doctor wants to talk to you about other options, then that's between you and the primary care doctor.
Yeah. Because we are on, do I have to date this or anything?
Yeah, go ahead. Today's 2/7.
This is the date, right? I can't even see, this is how bad my eyes are too, You said 2/7, right? 2/7/22. All right. So
let's go through this page with some of the people we have. I know you have Medicaid, but you don't have any other subset insurance. Any local hospitals you've been to or you feel comfortable putting down in case of emergency?
I don't feel comfortable. You know what they made me do in no shit in Stony Brook, right as I was trying to warn them about literally a place being attacked. They thought that they thought it was funny to literally bring half the staff in and have me take my clothes off and on and off and on and off and on and off and on again and again. And you want to know something? While I was sitting there trying to warn them about something that literally took place, it took place about 90 days or so. Yeah, that was Stony. Yeah, no, I do not trust fucking Stony Brook. And you know something? And that is, that's, wow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know how fucked up that is? You know how fucked up, and they were sitting there laughing? Fucking bitches taking pictures? Are you kidding
Who
me?
would you like to put down as emergency contact?
I don't even know right now. I don't even know right now.
You don't have any family or close friends that you feel comfortable putting down?
I could put down a close friend too, but at this point in time, I would rather not.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Only because. I'll talk to my friends about this and find out how they feel about anything at this point. Because this is all, that's why I'm saying, miss, and I know you said you have another appointment, but you know what? It's like this
If you'd
is...
rather, I can leave you our information packet so you can consider services a little bit more. And
No, I need to get something started because, you know, Maria, this lady over here is going to be a little upset if I don't. Just like last month, I got jumped, you know. It's
so
just,
if anything, I could always come
you know,
back
it's like last month, you know, between December 15th, I end up pretty much, or close to December 20th or so, I end up here. I think it was around December 15th or December 20th, I end up here. And you want to know something? It's like shortly after that, round about beginning of January, I would say, I got jumped. All my shit got stolen, about $300, close to $300. Okay, so now I'm kind of off a little bit, right? Plus I have to go get my shit back. So it's like I've been active. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten one of my phones back. I've gotten my IDs and this and that. But it took to get from there to there, to get it from there and back and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not easy to get to the store over here. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 miles. You know, it takes me maybe about close to an hour.
So this page is just everybody to talk about sooner.
A mile.